All right, good morning. So it's close to 11. It's 10:45 actually. So today is the first week of June, June 1st. So today we are observing a company holiday because the Vesak Poya fell on a Saturday. Usually there is a day following holiday when that happens. So we've given that, but I'll be working. So yeah, for this month, the main goal is to actually get at least one client on board to a new offer. It's been a struggle, but I think the main mistake I've been doing is all the resources and the things that I have used to get to this point on approach has been focusing on front end offers, what you call them, right? Is where like you're working on something that you can easily see from the outside, and uh, websites, ads, its content, email copy, all those things. So it's like you can see something visibly out, and it's like easier to sell. So that's the front end offer, or the front end of the business. And back end is what we do, right? So back end stuff is a bit harder to sell. I saw that on a certain, what was this? I think it was a YouTube video where like they were discussing about the front end and back end, and like usually it's like difficult to sell a back end, which is true. So I think the old inspiration and the knowledge I've gotten on this area I've taken from people talking about how to sell on the front end side, right? So what I'm going to do now, so it's not going to change the strategy we're using, because I know that's fine. The only thing is how we talk about what we do, right? And how we sell it. So at that point, I'm going to actually look into a couple of people in our own industry that do it. Not so I was trying with Ops Kings, right? So they are like they do what we do as well, but the issue is they don't have public information on how they sell it. So however, they are like mostly referral driven, so which is not the case for us. So what I'm going to do is take a look at a couple of AI automation individual people, right? Not agencies, but how they approach it. So because we can then use it. So I'm thinking maybe offering a free audit instead of making it paid would make it easier for us to get the foot in the door. And I was like reviewing our emails that we are sending out, and it's kind of long because we're trying to provide value upfront. But yeah, so the idea is to take a look at that, understand what is like the selling point that these people offer. Yes, it has to be value driven, but not such a long email, because I think for a cold one, it's usually like us to keep it between 150 words, max 5 lines. That's it. So going to figure that out, because otherwise we may be sending out all these emails with much value, but if no one is going to read it and if they don't get the value proposition, then there's no point, right? So we're going to figure that out now. So it's going to be a bit of a chill day because no meetings, teammates on holiday, and yeah, let's get that sorted today and we'll see how it goes. Who's flying high? You know what I mean. Fish in the sky, you know what I mean. Okay, it's 1 p.m. So that part is done. Gonna take a break, and later I have to put some time to get ready for the last 2 papers or the last 2 modules of my MBA. So it's going to be this weekend. So hopefully get ready with as much as possible today, because again, like from tomorrow on, it's going to be a bit tough to make room for that. So yeah, that's the whole idea. I'm going to take a break and then on the studies for today. And yeah. All right, good morning. So today's Tuesday, it's 9:20 and we are back. Yesterday was pretty chill. Did some work in the morning, but after that I just spent the day working around the house, prepared for the exam, those kind of things. So yeah. So first things first in the morning, let's get down to sending some outreach for our client acquisition, and then let's get started. All right, it's 1 p.m. Outreach is done for the day. Had to clean up the CRM a bit, but that is all sorted. And yeah, changed how can I say, the angle we targeted a little bit. So we are going to be offering a free audit instead of a guarantee of a refund, because I think at the stage we are right now, it's not really amazing to ask a stranger to pay up, because it's not like a cheap like $500 deposit or something like that. It's like a 3-figure mark, so 4-figure investment. Although we say it's refundable, still it creates a bit of a barrier. So we want to get the first reps in, so have to go through that. And actually I got some feedback from, if you guys looked at one of the videos previously on a vlog, I had a chance to speak with one of the big AI security agencies with their sales VP for the APAC region. So basically I sent across what we do usually, our process, and sample pitch deck as well, and basically he got back with some feedback, and using those things into improving what we are doing right now. So all things are going good, but it's about being consistent on that and actually improving on those small areas. So I think that's all good. So have a boatload of meetings from 2 p.m. with starting from our stand-ups, and we have a call to work on a few client quotations and stuff. This is for our bank project, so there are a few change requests coming in, so we have to evaluate everything and figure out the budgets, timelines, and all those stuff. So going to take a look at that after the stand-up. So for now, I'm going to take a small break, come back, and then there's a few content posting to be done before we go to the stand-up. අර මට උදේ වුණාගෙන කතා කරලා තිබ්බේ අර ඊට පස්සේ මේ මම වෙබ් කැම් එකේ කැමරා එක හොඳයි ඒකෙන් තමයි මම කතා කරන්නේ අනිත් ඒවා වුණා උඹට අර දෙන්න දුරින් වගේ කියන්නේ. All right, that's done. Quotation has been sent, so the bank has to take a look and get the approvals related to the CRs. All good. There was quite a bit of additional work added because some of the requirements were not captured properly in the initial stages, so they want to get everything sorted at the moment, like when we start development. So that part is done. Now it's 3:30. Going to spend some time doing a couple of different things. One is updating our operational documents, the SOPs and all we created with the changes we discussed. So I had a chat with my head of growth as well. We decided to, instead of having a committed front-end offer where we like ask for cash up front, though we try to reverse the risk using a refund option, we are going to go with a free upfront approach for the audit we do for the initial 2 weeks, and then after that we're going to pitch our service. So that's like the whole idea. So it's going to be easy for a prospect to say yes to us, and then it's like zero risk on their end. We are going to take all the risk. So that is the approach we're going to go. So I'm going to change all the documents related to that from our service documents to the outreach and all to match that. So we're going to do that. Meanwhile, I'm also thinking about building a small internal tool where like because what I've seen is like when you have documents that refer a lot, like for example, so this specific thing has to go and be reflected on multiple different documents, and it's practically difficult to track like which will be changed, or otherwise like you have to keep a complete log of like the wikis you have to create. So I'm thinking about creating a small internal tool with AI where like you feed the documents and then you can like correlate everything and change on the go. So like SOP manager, I think that could be a product that we can bring out as well, because I think that's like a huge pain in trying to manage different versions and all. So that's something for later though. First, I'm going to get these documents sorted. Spend the next hour and a half on that. We are back and it's 8 p.m. I'm going to sit down now and we're going to work on some content writing for the week. And good morning. It's Wednesday. It's 8:30. Bit of early start today. I think it's going to rain. We have a bit of a gloomy weather. Anyways, the El Nino effect is also there, right? So I actually prefer rainy days. I don't know why. Whether it's hot, I kind of I don't know, feel lazy to it. Some people do not like the rain, but I do. Anyways, let's get the day started. Right. So first thing today, before I do any outreach, I'm going to be reviewing a couple of things that my team has said, so I can basically unblock them, give them my feedback, and we can start working on that. And then I'll be sitting down to do outreach. When you start to work and these kind of things happen, so our CRM is just loading for hours. I think there might be an issue with the server where we have hosted it, so I have to go and check this out. Sometimes shit hits the fan. Alright, so we've been trying to figure out why our CRM is down. There seems to be an issue on, so we can't exactly pinpoint what's wrong, trying to diagnose whether it's an issue with where we posted or not. So yeah, the team is working on that. So in the meantime, I'm going to just forget about it until they resolve the technical side. I'm going to focus on doing some research, and then I had to update the operational documents with the stuff that we discussed, align our goals because it's almost end of quarter 2. Some targets we have not been able to achieve, so we are just adjusting based on that to go to quarter 3 and stuff. So yeah, just a bit frustrated because sometimes you can't like get what you really want to do out of the way, right? I was hoping to tick off the outreach for the day, but yeah, I had to wait until we sort it out. But what to do, you got to roll with the punches. So I'm just going to pull the other work up now and do it. So once the CRM is back, we can get into outreach later in the day. So yeah. හරි දැන් කොහොමද setup එක තියෙන්නේ අපිට මේ Google එකෙන් මං හිතුවා මම personal account එකක් හදුවා මට ඒකට profile lab business link කරන්න පුළුවන් එහෙමනේ right ඒක right okay so in terms of what you want to do with us, right? So are you looking to, so there's like 2 ways, right? You can work on our JTM and you can work with our clients. So what do you want to do? All right, that meeting went great. So they'll join us on board, help us with the lead generation side specifically, and I'm going to use that. So since we have going to have the talent, we're going to pitch that as a service for our clients as well. When we are doing this, like it's part of the business process, but it can be like a subsection, like a sub-service. I think that's going to be great value addition. We'll see how it goes. So one of our clients on our e-commerce platform, Salons, just requested a feature change, and going to have a discussion with Menaka, our co-founder, on how we can actually allocate that, because it's not like a simple change where like we change their website or anything. It's like a change on the back end side, so we'll have to figure out how we can accommodate that. But yeah, we're gonna chat on that, and we're gonna take a break after that for lunch, and got to do the outreach after that since we missed in the morning. All right, it's 7:30 p.m. and we got a package delivered to us. So this is a microphone stand, table stand actually that I ordered. So the idea is to have the stand somewhere from there, so it's easy for me to bring the mic over here and help with content recording as well as meetings, because my current mic headset I'm using, it's not very good. So yeah, I'm going to set it up right now, and then the plan is to use it when I'm like having a plan to create content where I share the screen and showcase different workflows and all those things. So yeah, going to be helpful on those things, but we are going to fix that. By the way, it's raining, which is good. Yeah, so let's set this up and get to work. I have to work on a few, I'm going to be creating a few automations after setting this up. Okay, the mic is set up. Looks good. Solid. Better than the mic I have on my headset. So yeah, I think we can create some cool content with this setup. So yeah, all good. Now let's get back to work. Alright, good morning. So it's 10:30 right now. Been busy from the morning. There are a couple of meetings that I had to sit down into to solve some issues. So yeah, not the most productive morning, but sometimes You got to fix those issues before you do start your day. So yeah, those are sorted. And now, so one more small thing that I missed. So I have to automate a few things on our CRM side before we go into high volume outreach from next week. So that's the plan. So we are going to consistently hit the numbers as a team. So to unblock the team members, I have to automate a few things because right now the lead sourcing and entering into the CRM is manual, but that's going to create a blocker from next week onwards. So I'm just going to handle that part right now quickly. That way we I don't have to like worry about that going forward. So yeah, that's the plan. Very nice. Got caught in the rain, but no worries. Time to go back home now. Yeah, I just came to get some things from the hardware store. Now let's get a U-turn over here and go. Well, we finally have completed setup. So the innate workflow handles everything. Once we submit the CV that we scrape from Apollo, it basically extracts everything, adds a company record, gets the reference, adds the person record, and done. And then sends a Discord application with all the records that were created and which were skipped if they have a duplicate. So took some time. It's almost 3:30, but it's worthwhile. So now no worries. The leads we can just take from Apollo and feed them into the CRM. All good. So yeah, couldn't do any outreach today, but since this is fixed, I won't be having any headaches starting from tomorrow because the team can now basically handle their side of things while I handle the Dream 100 strategy. And like, yeah, this is like why you should use automations to free things up. Imagine doing this manually every day. My goodness, what a headache. So this, yeah, I had to spend around 5 to 6 hours figuring this out, but that saves, let's say, minimum 2 hours per day. That's like what, 10 hours per week, 40 hours per month. So huge savings. So these are the things like automation can save, right? One is you can save time. Two is you can save costs in areas that you just spend human resources or basically spend human resources on things that is not needed. And three, which is like the most important thing, is you can increase your capacity because you don't need to be doing stuff like this, right? Your team, they can just focus more on output. So yeah, all good. Going to take a break now and let's see. Got some stuff to do in the evening and have to study as well because I have the exam in 2 days time, so I have to get ready for that as well. But yeah, let's see how the evening goes. For now, just going to take a quick break. All right, just got the edits out for the second week vlog. So basically the second episode of the Unwired series. Yeah, just gonna review it, and then I think it's like the final review. I already reviewed it with my brother. So basically gonna post it. I had to find a suitable title, and yeah, I'm going to do that right now. All right, it's 8 p.m. so still couldn't upload the YouTube video. Have to create a thumbnail for that, and I had to wait for my brother to send me a couple of images from the raw footage, and after that I'm create that. But the title is done, description, all those things are done, and the thumbnail is planned. It's just about bringing image and then the rest of the template that I have planned on. I've also been working on a few things, so took this time to just prepare for the exam. There were a couple of notes that I needed to prepare because as reference sheets. That is done. Now I'm going to have some dinner, come back, and then got to prepare some guides that we're going to be posting on our content. So yeah, busy day, but let's keep going. All right, thumbnail is done. Took a long time than I expected, so it's close. It's now 9:30. Yeah, I think the first thumbnail we did for the vlog, we didn't have much of a plan, but this time I wanted to have a proper template so we can use going forward. So we just spent some time preparing it. So I think it came up good. Not the best, but still learning on that craft, but yeah, I think it's all good. Let's hit publish right now. Don't think I have time to do anything else because I have a core study session with my fiance because she's also sitting for the exam, and we're just going to run through some papers together, so we have to get that sorted. So going to publish it and then do that. I was hoping to work on some resources for our content, but won't be able to do it today. But yeah, hopefully after this week, there's like nothing that's going to be disturbing in terms of like the exams will be done, so should be fine. Yeah, it's a balancing act. All right, good morning. It's 10 a.m. Woke up a bit late, or slept actually. But yeah, so one of our internal tools just thought to give away. Um, so it's broken. So Sachin, my sales and growth lead, just gave me a call and it's like, hey, this is not working. Can you check? And I was like, good, yeah, good start to the morning. Now I have to sit down and get it fixed because they can't do the outreach without it. So yeah, gotta fix it. Bang of a start to the morning. Sometimes those things happen. So yeah. Okay, the tool is up and running. Basically because I had to redo the entire thing. Somehow it was broken and yeah, all good. Team now can start working without getting blocked. Also, I don't think I would be able to work the full day because I do have to still get ready for the exam. I didn't get to do too much during the past couple of days and meaning we're still working on the agency side. But since the exam is tomorrow and the day after, just going to put some more time today. So the idea is to work for a couple of hours and then around 1 to 2 just close everything down for the day and then I'm studying, so got to balance stuff. But this just has like one more semester and I'm done. To be honest, I'm figuring out why I actually started to do an MB because it doesn't make actually any sense. But a bit of a foolish decision, I guess. But what to do once you start, you just see straight through to the end, right? Because it's like sort of a distraction at this point with the agency because I just need to focus on a lot of things, meaning that's going to be an issue. So I'm mumbling a bit, but the whole idea is you have to cut distractions. On that topic, a small thing I was hoping to share. So this weekend, a couple of my friends from school, they like came back to our hometown after a while and they wanted to, like get together. But the thing is, I had to decline that because sometimes like when you get to a certain stage, you have to understand that you cannot be doing everything and sometimes you'd have to choose one or the other and sometimes you lose friends, family, that happens, right? So at this point of time, I'm trying to keep my circle like super small because to be honest, I can't put my time into areas that and it's a commitment, right? I know like it might be like a bit unharsh or I'm like trying to, I don't know how to put it in words, but basically it's very difficult when you have so much stuff to do. You have to anyways pick some things over the other and like your priority. So for me, it's my priority is number one, this, right? So you have to choose what, because you can't do everything, right? You can't be with everyone. So unfortunately, sometimes you'd have to pick things. And I mean, I'm not telling to glorify this, but it's just a reality because these are the people that I grew up with at school and all. But unfortunately, when you get to a certain stage, you can't be with them anymore. You have to like pick your circle is what I'm saying. So it's not because of any other thing, but just because time is so valuable and I had to just, yeah, I'm mumbling too much. But the idea is that, yeah. So me and Menaka, we're going to have a chat right now. So we had to make a decision about how we are going to handle our products because the thing is this, we don't have the resources to put it into full time. So continuous feature development and all, it's kind of getting backlogged. So one of our customers for our e-commerce product, Salons, just messaged us and like they want a few things implemented, but these things are still not even in the roadmap. And basically I just had to figure out like how much of a commitment do we put into it, because we have customer base, we had to take care of them as well, but we don't have the resources to put it into it full time. That's one of the mistakes we made when we started our products. Was like, usually the best way is that you have separate funding, a separate team that you can put it into it. But for us, we didn't think that far. We just built when we had the free time and all. And it's fine when you don't have a customer base. But once you acquire customers, you have to support them and like keep it going continuously. So have to come up with something, because either you just stop the operations on the product and close it down. But if you want to continue, we have to have a proper plan on how we're going to do that. Yeah, just going to make a decision on that real quick. And yeah, not going to be able to do much without fixing these things, because we can't always keep the customers unhappy, right? Because they expect some sort of service out of us once they come into product. So we'll see how it goes. I just had to make a call on that and decide on the best way forward.
මුකුත් මැතුවර කරන්න දෙ නැතුව ඉරෙන ඒවිදි අනිවාර්ය කලයින්ට් බේස් එක කලින් අසිත ඔසන් එරිස්තොඩි ඕකනම් කරන්න බෑ.
Aren't they supposed to be doing this? Because once again, we are now completely an external party right now, right? We are just a typical who's a vendor who's going to be developing on their system. Okay. Got stuck in another meeting after Menak and I had a chat. So basically, this is for the bank project. There's another roadblock on the way now, so trying to sort these things out. It's a bit difficult to handle with the bank's team. Sometimes like they don't get the full context of the things and they come and ask the questions from the wrong people, and then we have to set it straight. And yeah, I don't know how many times in the past vlogs I have been telling, okay, we hopefully get this thing sorted and get in the ball rolling, but there are sometimes always a new roadblock is in the way. Chink in the cogwheel, sort of new problems to sort in that. So yeah, still trying to figure everything out on that project. It's been dragging too much, but what to do? Just trying to keep our cool and just stick to what we can do in this, because again, it's like it has to come from the bank's end what we can do, and like how they set it up, everything is on their end. We can just say these are the things that we would need to do the development. That's it. Yeah, half the day is gone. Just going to get some lunch, and not lunch, actually brunch. And yeah, so good news is for Salence, we've decided to actually pursue in a way. We get the clients going, we get new customers in for the project, and we have a roadmap. So it's going to be alive. We are not going to discard it. We're going to revitalize it, change the structure a bit on the business model, how we're doing that. But yeah, other than that, that's it for now. All right, it's 1 p.m. So funny thing, we just discussed to continue with Salence, revitalize it, get on customers, and just right now while I was having my brunch, I got a call. So this guy has been trying to reach out to us for like the past 3 weeks, but we were like not actively on operation, just managing the kind of customer base we already had, but not doing anything actively like customer onboarding or like having the customer side. That numbers I basically just kept aside, but he just called. And yeah, funny thing is that we just decided that we got like a customer inquiry. But yeah, good to know. But we had to plan something out, because the thing is, right now, if I get stuck on handling all the customer inquiries for Salence, is going to be taking a lot of time, the things I can do for Unwir. So it's not really going to be that great. So I have to figure something out. But good things, right? Good things. We'll see how it goes. It's 1 p.m. So I'm going to switch off for the day. I'm just going to do a stand-up, and then yeah, study a bit for 2 papers tomorrow and the day after. Peace out.